Peace. Blessings. I just want to drop a jewel on everybody. Most don't realize how powerful, or should I say power-filled we are because of the distractions that people put before us. But we must all realize that we're powerful beings, meaning that we must watch what we say as well as what we think. I know some of you all, no matter what walk of life you come from or what way you choose to worship, your faith or whatever, but you should watch how you speak. There's a word that comes from ancient times that people use today called abracadabra, which means I create when I speak, which says all the negative stuff that we throw out our mouths really does have power, and you really can't pull that back. That's why you have to mind your tongue and kind of be the watcher at your own gate in those situations. Yeah, I know we want to holler, cuss. That's why they call it cursing. Get it? Because when you speak, you can either curse or you can create. Just like when you write, that's why they call it cursive, or they call it spelling. It's more powerful than what we actually are taught. That's the whole thing about us becoming power-filled beings or empowered, realizing that real power comes from within instead of believing in whatever you may believe in, a statue, a spook, whatever it is that you believe in. That's your choice. But I just encourage everyone to watch what you speak. It's kind of like when you see people chastising children, they call them dumb and stupid. Like, no, you don't want to plant that seed in the child's mind. You know, it's kind of like a child don't know, so they always doing stuff. Yeah, to us it look dumb and stupid, but we live longer. You got to give everybody time to grow on their own speed. You know, everybody ain't fortunate to have all the experiences that we may have, so you have to always be mindful of that. So remember this, when you speak, you're either cursing or creating. And that's what you have to realize. Both have power. Words have power. You just have to realize that. You have to be mindful. That's why they say think before you speak. And I just want to say that to people because it's the all type of energy. If we all created in the Creator's image, then we are all creators. So we have to be mindful of the energy that we put out there, especially those who are aware. Same energy for those who are unaware, but those that know better, we should be trying to do better. So, do you want to destroy when you speak, or do you want to create when you speak? Abracadabra means I create when I speak. Words have power. Just remember that. That's why they say cursing or creating. Words have power. When you're writing, that's why they call it cursive. And that's when we had our lessons as kids, they called it spelling. We are more powerful than what the particular society we live in wants us to be. But as we all know and can relate, after a while, we can't blame anyone for ourselves. Because if you get that feeling, good morning, everyone. Good morning, pieces and blessings to everybody that's tuned in. But the whole thing is, you got to make the choice. Like, no matter what you do, you still got to make the choice. We got a choice. Animals run off of instinct. You know how you watch these younger kids who be emotional, and they be all off in their feelings doing stupid stuff, and then after they calm down, they done realize they done made some bad choices. We got a choice. So that's all. I'm gonna do my part. That's why I felt like I needed to say something to everybody else, because by us being children of the Creator, whomever that may be, we are all powerful beings. Like, everybody is looking for power that they was born with. And that's the whole thing. Like, anything you go to should reinforce what you already know. Because at the end of the day, we only in control of ourselves. So you got to be in control of your thoughts and your words and your actions. We can be mad as all get out at everybody around us, but if we not doing our part, it don't even matter. It's kind of like you fussing about somebody being ignorant. You ignorant too. You ain't making no ways to be improving yourself. You just talking about each other, and ain't nobody doing no better than the next man or the next woman. Cause it's a costume. It's the makeup. Don't nobody really know your struggles behind your makeup, your glasses, your nice cars, your houses in your apartment, your houses in your apartments, and all this other stuff that we busting our necks to get. And then at the end of the day, you realize that all of this actually takes the power from you when we supposed to be power-filled beings. It's kind of like, it's for real, like we batteries. Y'all know that? Y'all ever go to work and the vibe be off? Or y'all ever be around people and the vibe be off? When I mean the vibe off, like somebody got a bad attitude and the room is heavy. It's kind of like with everything. Like, it feel good temporarily, but in the long term, it ain't doing anything. So what's the point of spending the energy on all of that? You been had a stroke or high blood pressure. That's where all that come from. People don't express themselves, and then it manifests in other things. Disease is like a disharmony within your body. And that's what I be telling, like, you ever notice, like, a lot of people who stay angry, they got all type of health issues. I mean, I know everybody like, where he going with this, but I'm talking about, just think about it. Everybody who hold in or ain't hold in their anger, a lot of them got a lot of health issues and stuff that it manifests itself. High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. It's all interrelated with how you feeling. Because some people, if you ain't feeling right, guess what? You eat crap. And you eat crap, what happened? Your body get messed up. It's all in a harmonious balance. It's kind of like with your words. That's what this whole thing is about. How you speak to yourself and other people, how you think about stuff in other people is very important. Yeah, you got a right to be upset, but don't stay there. You got a right to be angry, but don't stay there. You got a right to express yourself, but don't stay there. Don't nobody want to hear you crying and complaining about the same stuff all the time. Get it out your system and do something about it. And things you can't do something about, you're going to have that little power. You be like, I'm going to put this over there because I can't do nothing about this right now. And keep it moving. But watch what you say, because at the end of the day, all that negativity, you're going to make yourself sick. Yeah, it felt good to cuss him and her out. It felt good to say what you had to say, to be judgmental, give you 2 cents and all that other stuff, but you're going to make yourself sick. That's why I say, watch your words. Watch what you say. You are creating or you're destroying by what you say. Good morning. And that's the whole thing. A lot of this stuff can be prevented or cured by watching or being a watch at your own gate, governing yourself. It's kind of like, why do it take the police? Why do we got to call the police when we know who the jerks is? If you know you the butthole, fix yourself. It's kind of like, y'all know who the jerks is in the neighborhood. Y'all know their parents. Y'all know their aunties, uncles. Y'all done grew up with the family. But then you going to call the police on them instead of ringing the doorbell. It's like, look in the mirror. It's like, what happened? Everybody got twisted up trying to live a dream or something that ain't really for everybody. Like, everything ain't for everybody. You know, you getting frustrated. Just remember that. A lot of people get frustrated because they trying to do stuff that ain't meant for them. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of bad language and attitudes. Because you think what you're doing is right for you, and it may not be right for you. Yeah, your sister doing this or your brother doing this, but you may not be ready to pay the cost to be the boss in that line. You got to, in order to be a boss, you got to be ready to boss up. That's what the whole issue is. Like, we can cuss each other out, we can belittle, demean, and all of this stuff, but it's not creating the situations we want. And that's what I'm saying to everybody. Watch your mouth. Literally. Literally watch your mouth. Watch what you're saying out your mouth. And I mean, please do, because it's very important. A lot of people don't realize the power that they have, but they've been used as batteries in negative activities, generate negative energy. Watch your mouth. Words can hurt, words can kill, words can create, words can destroy. That's what I'm saying to everybody. That's what they say. That's what the true meaning of the power of prayer. If more than one of us get together and we sending energy in the same direction, that's power. What they do with a magnifying glass in the sun. Y'all know back in the day, you know, I ain't know no better. I killed a couple ants when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we did. Bright sunlight. And we just focused that power. Burnt paper, did everything. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Watch your mouth. Some of y'all that are on here know what I always tell you all to shut up when we talk, because sometimes your mouths get to talking. I be like, we not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let y'all start talking to me crazy about y'all lives. Y'all talk to me about what you want, not what you don't want. Because you keep talking about it, you're gonna bring that into your life. You're gonna keep on bringing bad relationships. You're gonna keep on bringing illness. You're gonna keep on bringing poverty. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep on bringing all the stuff that you don't want by keep talking about it. We have to start talking about the things that we want in our lives. Health, prosperity, success in our businesses, success in our children's lives, in our family lives, cures for illness, all the stuff that we would like to bring in our lives. I don't even care if the odds is stacked against us. It's better than giving all that other stuff energy. Because at the end of the day, fussing don't create nothing but if you ask me, a vortex into the direction you fussing in. And that's why I say, watch your mouth. Words have power. And that's what everybody needs to do. You need to realize how powerful you are. How powerful you are. Your words create or destroy. A lot of people don't realize the power in words, but for those who do, they exploit them. Just listen to some of the music. They got these chants, they got these cadences, and these kids is chanting in cadences, don't even realize they being programmed for foolishness. Y'all can't tell me you ain't paying attention. A couple of young men are successful with their foolery, and then look, social engineering got young men and young women doing the same foolishness that back in the day we all would have been scratching our heads. But you don't realize if this is what they play on the radio, y'all remember also there's limited diversity in this multimedia stuff. It's only like 5 people who own all the radio stations and the media. So that's why the underground networking is very important. That's why, they blackball conscious music and conscious entertainers and artists all the time. So, but that's why I tell everybody, people do listen to what you say. And even if they don't listen, that energy has been put out there. So just remember this. When you speak, you are either creating or destroying. When you're writing, you're literally using cursive. Get it? Cursive. Or you're spelling. Get it? Spell. Boom. See? Just think about it. Think about what you write and what you say and what you speak is very important. That's just my jewel for today. Peace, love, and blessings to all. With a grain of salt, with a grain of sand, I just had something to say. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in.